Good morning. All right, as I go, I'm going to do what I do for today's routine with you. So I just begin by grabbing a hot rag and wiping my face off. I just woke up, so I'm feeling a little bit tired-eyed still. I am now putting some Ren, and this is the Perfect Canvas Clean Jelly Oil Cleanser. If you're somebody who doesn't like to wear any type of moisturizer, you don't want oily cleanser because you feel like you already maybe have like oily skin, don't worry about that. I want you to picture anytime you're cooking or anytime you eat anywhere, if you would have like French fry grease on your fingers and you touch, a pop or a water. I mean, obviously you're going to see like the grease kind of come off of it and it'll be floating a little bit in the liquid, and you just kind of see the separations, right? You're like, who the fuck got something in my drink? Well, it does the same thing on your face. Oils actually are not meant to blend together and become one. They really kind of bounce off each other, and the molecules actually deflect from one another. So it'll do the same thing on your face. Something that you can help navigate your way with is the finer the product, as in the thinner versus thicker, the smaller the molecules are going to be. So if you have smaller molecules, what happens? So it's like a medium to thin texture. It's about halfway Vaseline. This is going to be good for removing mascaras or really anything kind of thick and heavy around the eye. It does not make my eyes hurt in any way whatsoever. With the skin being extremely thin and very sensitive around your eyes, it's very important that you are not sitting there and washing and rubbing and scrubbing all in those fine areas of your face. The skin is your largest organ, and it needs to have elasticity, which is the ability to stretch and return without breaking or giving yourself a stretch mark. If you're somebody who struggles with stretch marks, you need to wear lotion. You need to think of yourself as a turkey going into an oven. And would you just go grab a turkey from the store and just put it right inside that heat and just expect for this golden, beautiful brown marshmallow? Or would you toasty marshmallow? When you're the closer you get to the heat and the drier that you are in any situation, you're just going to get sunburns, your skin will peel, you will age faster. 80% of your aging comes from the sun rays. So if you were wearing SPF 30, 50, or higher every day, because the sun rays even right through there will affect us. Through there will affect us. Even bouncing off my mirror to here is going to affect us. And honestly, that's a big number. 80% of your aging and your wrinkling comes from the sun rays alone. That's where you see us get, these leathery looking chests right here as females. And you see the brown spots all over the people's faces and arms and backs and necks. Those are sun damage. And for the most part, I'm not a big medical person, but I'm pretty sure every one of us wants to look as young and attractive as possible for as long as possible. So make sure you're drinking 10 to 15 to 20 glasses of water a day. You men out there, and women, but men, a lot of men, dude, they go bald. Your head is the top part of your body, which is always just pointing directly at the sun. It's beaming down on your head like your head is a piece of yard in a desert, 24/7. And your hair, picture it to be your grass. We know that grass is thicker, but it's the thinnest and one of the thinnest things available to plant, isn't it? Well, your hair beats grass in density, and grass is about 3 to 5 times thicker than our hair strands. So if you're worried about not watering your grass if you're a gardener, or your plants, and what would happen if you forgot to water your vegetable garden for a couple days in the middle of summer? You're going to come back and shit is going to be wilted and crunchy and laying weird. Your hair does the exact same thing that a dry plant or crunchy grass will do, and it does it pretty much within the same amount of time. So in just a few days alone, you will either see your hair turn crunchy or really greasy and dirty. It is definitely necessary for you guys to be using shampoo and conditioner, unless you're some organic, I don't use product thing. I respect that. But I still would like to make sure that there's no bacterial stuff going on and that you're actually making sure to cleanse your hair and your scalp properly. If you don't take care of your scalp, your hair begins to fall out slowly but surely, quicker and quicker. Stress also makes the hair fall out. So when you're not drinking 10 to 15 glasses of water every day, and you're not taking in the proper amount of vegetables, fruits, and nutrients that you are supposed to be taking in, your organs actually have to take anything that you did take in first. It's mandatory. And the only thing that your hair, skin, and your nails get after is what's left that's extra. So you can imagine for those of us, out there who have poor diets or eat a lot of sugar, spicy, alcohol, junk food, smoking, stressing, all that, bye-bye to hair, bye-bye to skin, bye-bye to youth. And those are all great things. Spicy food, sugar food, partying it up and enjoying the sunshine. Oh yeah, it'll be the death of you. So I don't want you to go inside and be a vampire by any means, but please, make sure to get a sun hat. I like wearing hats. If it comes down to you wearing sunglasses, it is actually important that you do pay extra money for some decent sunglasses. The reason is because the lens basically will it's gonna always be colorful and shiny and beautiful looking. Then they vary, $1 to $500, and what you're looking for is just simply ask what kind of plastic or what kind of glass is this right here, the lens, and look up the brand if you want. I would. I mean, their job is to sell them. Your job is to make sure that you're buying the right thing. So you can try to see if they're going to be honest or whatnot with you, and shit, just confirm it when you get home if you want to, or you can do it before you leave. But basically you're looking to see what kind of plastic or glass they used to create the material. Obviously, just like with your flat irons, or with a torch or with a lighter, you're going to have different temperatures and amounts of temperatures flowing at different times through these rays or through these lenses. And if you have basically a cheap lens over your eye, however big that actual lens is, if it's cheap glasses, it actually is not deflecting sun whatsoever. What it will do though is actually magnify it and intensify it so that right there around your face where those lenses are, you're probably getting sunburn up to 4 times the amount that you would be had you not even been wearing them. So I'm not personally somebody who spends a lot of money on anything really, but I can at least explain to you why some things are important versus not important. Sunglasses, honestly, if you're going to wear them to block the sun out, I think most people would want to know that if you wear cheap ones or the wrong kind for your skin and you purchase something that you knew honestly could intensify or magnify aging results up to 3 to 4 times faster than if you didn't even have any on at all, everyone would want to know more than likely more about it. So that's what we're going to start doing. I'm also using a Perfect Attitude Love, and this is a black lip scrub. It has charcoal. So charcoal is used to absorb any unwanted anything, dirt, build up, not that we should have too much build up in our lips. But when I think of clay or charcoal, I usually do a clay or charcoal mask on my face. This is cool and fun though. I came across this a couple years ago. I've never had a lip scrubbing pin. It's pretty easy to just put on. It pretty much comes on just like a freaking lip gloss. You don't have to press at all. And then it has like little scrubby granules in there. Get all the dry skin off. That's pretty good for this one. And I'm gonna jump in the bath. I might do videos of me doing shampoo so I can show you guys actually like my face expressions while I actually do it. Because to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't like it or if something's weird about it, I'm gonna say it. My face usually says it for me. And I think that's really funny and fun to do videos. Literally like in the moment. You can't do them better than that afterwards. It's like you're totally faking it by that point. So make sure you guys are waking up, you're flossing your teeth, you're brushing them, you're using your mouthwash, and definitely wash your face. And you do nice mask at least once a week. You do whatever kind you want. If you do a clay mask, you might have oily skin or some zits you might want pulled out. You might need a moisturizing mask if you're somebody who has dry skin. Moisturizing mask would be also great if you're somebody who breaks out with like, you know, little cold sores or anything around your lips at all. You know, get some moisture. I think getting any type of, you know, under eye brightening cream is a good idea for all of us. Seems like there's plenty of days when we all kind of wake up a little poofy-eyed. So I recommend under eye creams and daily moisturizers for sure. Serums are great too. We'll get back to more after I get out of the shower, but baby oil is amazing as well. And everyone loves it when you're super silky and soft. They fucking love it. I get so many compliments, honestly, on how soft my skin is all of the time. And I just simply wear lotion and, you know, baby oil. So honestly, if you want to last a little longer and be a little bit more attractive, then definitely moisturize. Don't worry about those 10 seconds that it takes for your product to absorb into the skin. Worry about the fact that if you don't have elasticity in your skin, you don't stretch and return. So if you're somebody who honestly has stretch marks all over, you don't moisturize, and you just pretty much like gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight. And every time you do that, you're just like a trampoline getting jumped on. You know how it is when we leave our trampoline out all winter. What happens? The snow sits on it and it sags down. And then when you come back to use it the next year, a little bit different, isn't it? Well, is that what you want for your body? For your face? For your nuts? Alright, I love you. I'm getting home. Bye.